Okay, hi guys. We are here for the Banter Blitz, so let's just start actually without any unnecessary foreplay. I'm going to accept all the premium challenges, or well, the ones that I'll accept at least, and I will just start probably with, well, I don't know, with something. Let's do with some 5-minute challenge from a person called Hungry Eagle. Okay, excellent, excellent. I'm white here, so I'll go e4. e5. Okay, so far so good. I'm still in my prep. It's called the Spanish opening, fighting for the center. Well, the Hungry Eagle is very well prepared. This is called the open Spanish because it is still Spanish, but it is already open. That's why it's called the open Spanish. Bishop e7 would be the closed Spanish. Yeah, he is very well prepared, Eagle. Yeah, so far it's all major theory. There are a lot of moves here. Bishop e3, c3, knight d2, queen e2, and all kinds of moves. Let's play c3. It's a good move. The b3 bishop can always be tucked into c2. And I guess somewhere around here my opponent should start thinking, because otherwise he would be way too well prepared for someone rated 1500. Yeah, bishop c5 is okay. I will just put my queen somewhere, prepare bishop e3, the trades of the bishops. They told me that I could read chat, but well, decided not to because it's not very convenient. I have a small screen and I tried minimizing all the windows and it was not very easy. So unless you have something very important to tell me, if you do, to send an email to my website or something like that. Otherwise, I'm not going to be reading the chat. Actually, I might, just for fun. Yeah, so what is, yeah, you see the chat doesn't say anything. They say like, wow, wow. Castle, bishop e3, that's what I was planning, as I promised. I'm going to trade the bishops and invade on the weakened dark squares. This is the plan in the open Spanish. Now, black instead has to move away his c6 knight and push his c pawn to c5, or break the center with f7, f6, and open the f file. This is what he has to do. But I'm not sure that that's what he will do. Yeah, queen d7 is just a move. It's a normal move. Wants to connect his rooks. I'll develop my knight. This seems to be a very educational Banter Blitz session today. I'm explaining a lot about chess. And yeah, I think many people love that, don't you? Don't you love it when somebody explains you chess? Isn't it what you are here for? I don't know why I have headphones. Basically, I have headphones to hear the sound of the moves, because this is what calms me down. For some people, it's the sound of the ocean. For me, it's the sound of chess moves. And it's a habit I acquired. Knight takes d2, it's interesting. I have lots of things that I can capture. But I'm just going to capture back the knight with the queen. Well, I don't know what to say really here. It really depends on how he's going to play it. If he will play it correctly with some sort of a attempt to put pressure on my center, then it's going to be not so easy. Knight a5 is interesting. You can try to make a thematic game out of this. So let's just play some sort of a neutral move, like rook a d1 maybe. The thing is that he can go bishop g4 at some point, and it slightly annoys me. So I might go h3. I hope he takes on b3, because then I've got the good knight against the bad bishop potentially. But you guys, do you feel the knowledge penetrating your brains here? You feel how I'm explaining the open Spanish and the fight for the center? and all the important lessons of chess. He either should push the c pawn to c5, not immediately because I'll capture it with the queen, but knight c4 is an interesting attempt to confuse me. I will just capture the knight. Essentially, I'm still fighting for those dark squares. Let me do it in a very slow manner, like that. Trade these pawns and hope I will lock his queenside dark squares. And then once I have all the squares locked, I can establish my knight on d4, which will support my e5 and f pawn very well. And then I'll just crush through with f4, f5. This is my master plan. Let's see what chat says. Oh, Gustafsson Gambit says, I love that Giri talks about the actual games. I've seen many on Banter Blitz, but disinterested in their games. It is kind of ironic that I'm reading his message, because he would probably rather have me focus on the game. Yes, a5 is an excellent move. Fighting as well for them squares. I don't know. To be very honest with you, I'm not really. I haven't accomplished anything too great in this game so far. The masterpiece is yet to be created. The work of art is yet to reveal itself. Well, let's see. Let's I don't know. Let's play knight d4. For now, if c5, I can take on e6. I was originally planning to play queen c5 and get my knight to d4. That would be beautiful, but I suddenly had some second thoughts about maybe f6 and bishop takes h3 somewhere, and you don't want to get bishop takes h3 against a hungry eagle, because that's the kind of food he is waiting for. That's what the hungry eagles eat. They eat those h3 pawns. How is, guys, how is everything going here? Is the sound excellent? Is the picture beautiful? Tell me about it. I will read it in the chat. Rook fc8. He plays very well. Well, maybe someone taught him the open Spanish and told him that you've got to fight for the c5 square, and he just remembered that, and now he's executing the knowledge that he learned. I'll go b4. Open Spanish is such a great opening that even the difference of 1,400 points still not very seen in this game. Although now I am definitely better because I've got the knight on d4 undisturbed, and there is nothing he can show for that except for the fact that he's got, well, he traded lots of material, so it's all on one wing. But still, yeah, I'm sort of dominating the position here, and he cannot break with c5, and now he also has a time issue, which is a pity because I would have really loved to convert this position. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to convert a position like this, normally speaking. Unless you don't convert it, because then it's not a pleasure at all. This is the funny thing, actually, about pleasure. Yeah, no, unfortunately, he's running out of time. It was a 5-minute game, I believe, or a 3-minute. I don't remember. Was it a 5? I don't remember. But yeah, he had too little time. He played very well. Credit to him. He hasn't blundered any material at all.